Well, the weather's finally cheered up on a weekend, so we can take the little 125 out and do some rider training. It's been here in the store for a couple of months now, so we just need to freshen it up before it goes on the road. The bike's pretty light, so you can just pull it around in the garage. Makes it a lot easier to get it out. It's been in the store for quite a long while, so I need to check the tyre pressures. They need to be 2.5 bar. And that's about 2.1, so it needs to be pumped up. Tyre pressures are pretty critical on a motorbike. As the bike is solely electric start, you need to have a good battery. This is the one that came with it, and it was completely shot, so I bought a new one. It wasn't that much money, I think it was only about 50 quid. But to give you an idea of scale, this is the one off my BMW, and this is a modern lithium battery, and this is actually half the size of the original battery that went on there. So if you imagine one that big, that's what went on the BMW back in 1987. This is a 2008 Sachs X Road or Crossroad 125cc single cylinder motorcycle, and I'm just going to start it up and give it a ride around to give an idea of its performance. The bike hasn't been run for a week, it's just been kept in the store, so just check the fuel level, and you can see there's plenty of fuel in there. Also, this bike does have a fuel level gauge, and it's showing it as nearly full. Just drop down 1 bar. To start the bike, you need to put on the fuel tap, which is hidden under here. Turn that down. Make sure that this button is down rather than up, otherwise it will not start. Turn on the ignition, and then hopefully it should just fire up straight away. Whoa. Right, now this is because it hasn't been run for a week. We'll just flick that a little bit. Struggling today. Right, so slowly ticking over. Now with this bike, you have to leave it to run for at least a minute, and if it's cold, and although it's really sunny today, it is actually cold, give it about 2 minutes to run up and get to temperature. Now I don't normally have that trouble starting it, and it's probably because we've had such cold weather. I mean, it went to like -2, that everything is really cold. So we'll just let that run for 2 minutes now. So while that's ticking over, I'll go and put my leathers on. So you can hear the idling's picked up now, and it's running nice and smoothly. So we can take it down the road and give it a run. One of the small problems with this bike is there's nowhere for a camera mount that you can set up to actually see the instruments. So I'm actually putting this iPod in my pocket. So I'm going to go to the end of the road, and then I'm going to pull it up to as fast as it goes, which is 60 miles an hour, and hopefully I can capture that with the iPod. So I managed to pick the time whenever we went down the road. Here we go! this time she's coming to a stop from second gear. Lovely job. Put it into first and pull away. Yeah, that's in. Off you go, do the same again. Go round, no.
Why did it do that?
Because you let the clutch right out.
I didn't.
You did, I watched you do it. You didn't give it any power and you let the clutch right out. But, fair enough. So nice clutch control. Keeping the bike nice and upright. Bringing it around. That's it. Lovely job, look at this, professional. So she's going around in second gear, doing about 10 miles an hour. And this is 10-15 minutes into her first ever ride. This is actually a really good learner bike, it's really stable. I think the wide bars help. Kitty has only been riding for 20 minutes and she's never been on a motorbike before. And gently down. Just about got to 60 mile an hour.